Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Now what we're going to do here is I'm going to save quickly because now we have our new guy, Sven, who's not Sven, Sten, who murders children. And we're going to go over here and attack some of these bandit clans, as you do.
Shadows.
Where are you? Nice. We got him, gang. God, I feel like my dick just got pushed in. Like all the others just faded away for nothing. Alright, let's then get his shenanigans back in line. Come on, Sven. Or Sten. I'm gonna keep calling you Sven. Mainly just because I can. I also kind of want to know why you murdered a bunch of children. I don't really care, but I'm curious. Oh, shnikes. Giant spider! That kind of sucks, but he does look okay.
Ankles. Going. And I'm off.
Give me all from the giant spiders. So there's a lair or something over here, right? Sort of? Nah, not really. Just random spiders. Okay. I mean, they're XP. I can't really complain about that too much. Come on, Sven. Save before we run into another group of people. Save the magical fruit. Fuck you bitches in the toot. Let's do this. They fucked us. Okay. Alright, we're going in, boys.
I was hoping for something more exciting.
Jesus. We can do it, gang. What is in... Oh, I have greater healing potions now, too. Alright.
Shadows moving.
We did it! Except for the archers. Pin my foot to the ground, you son of a bitch. What we got here? Barbarian helmet. Okay, we're definitely gonna take that. Sufficient skill. There must be a key on one of these guys. Maybe the leader, who's still lying on the ground over here.
Going.
Great sword, spiritual shard. Ooh, baby. Okay. So let's take a quick peek in inventory and see what we're working with here. So I can't wear any of those except for the thickened hat. And let's go to heavy chainmail boots, heavy chainmail greaves, heavy chainmails armor. Oh yeah, I forgot they have, you can get debuffs in this too. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I am a mess. That makes a lot of sense. I think I have to use the, Where is it? What does this one do? 13, and what's the one that he has? The other one's better. Yeah, okay, so we have some debuffs, which is fine. I just want to steal what was in your special chest. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, I think that completed that quest. Killed all 3 of the bandit groups for the line. Report back to the Chantry for a reward. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the Chantry. Shouldn't run into any more people because I'm pretty sure we cleared the map, basically. Running away. Finally got all them bandit plans and shit. Alright.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
Thank you. Oh, there's another one? Makes all villagers open their barns and cross. Okay. I'll accept all these. This is a 100% playthrough. Remember that, kids. Alright, so let's, Ooh, he doesn't look like he's having a good time, does he? Actually, that's the armor, I think, was doing that. You read on the Chantry's board about some blight-infected bears to the north of Lothringen causing trouble for the villagers. The Chantry will pay 1 sovereign for anyone who manages to slay these bears. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to the north, I guess. See if we can find some bears to brutally kill. Where is it? Wolves. Plenty of wolves. Fuck nuggets. I gotta time all their attacks when they initially come towards me so that I can waste all of them. Okay, I think this was... Where? Oh, we didn't... Fuck. We didn't save before we killed these guys, did we? No, we didn't. Son of a bitch. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do quick. I'm gonna do all that shit again. And then we'll come back. Okay, now we're back. Alright, so we caught back up to where we were before. So now we gotta go out here and see if we can kill these wolves. Which, I don't think it should be too terrible. We'll see how this goes.
The enemy
Damn.
draws blood.
Oh, nothing like a brush with death to make you.
We got him,
like
boys.
death much.
Holy shnikes, that was a pain in the dick. Is that part of one of those quests? Find the orphan mother, reward anyone who's willing to send it down to the wilderness and find wilderness and shit. Okay. Let's wait for old weirdo face over there, Sten, to get his groove back. God, I have so many fucking injuries, it's not even funny. Oh, there we go. Corpse. Well, shit. Quest updated. Okay, so that means that was definitely... Turn the keepsake to the chantry. Okay, so that's the one that I needed to do. Now I need to find these stupid bears.
Breath alert.
Oh boy.
Don't win! Wipe them out!
Anon isam kyun.
You bitch, die! Holy crap, alright, well, was that all of them? Or are there more bears? Did we get all the bears? Turn to the okay, we got all the bears! There's some wolves and some bears, that wasn't too bad. Some easy XP there, and then we should probably camp down for the night because I have a lot of fucked up shit on my body right now that is not making combat very easy. I just realized that. So first things first, let's go back to the chantry and get our rewards. See if there's anything else that pops up on the chantry board, although I don't know if there will be. There might be.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Okay. Oh, alright, Alistair got a level up. Nice. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Let's make his strength a bit higher, and let's up his dexterity a little bit. See what we got here. Taunt, threaten. Requires level 9. Weapon and shield. Okay. Okay, so... Do I have anything else in here that I need to do? Elder Miriam has requested that you use your skill with herbs to craft some lesser health potions for the injured refugees. 3 of these should suffice for further notes for specifics. Okay. So let's take a look at... let's go to our party. Let's go to Morgan. Elffoot, I need flasks. Okay, where do I get flasks? I have to try and buy some from him, I guess.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something.
See what you have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Crafting. Ichor, trigger, elfroot, toxin. Nope. Where am I supposed to buy flasks? I kind of need those flasks in order to do this quest, lady. Oh boy, okay. How am I gonna manage this then? I guess I can come back for it. Can I buy something in the inn, maybe? I haven't gone in here.
That night yesterday.
I mean, it would make sense that the inn would sell flasks.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
It looks like he wants a fight. I'm gonna shove my fist up his bum.
Right, let's make this quick.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap. The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing. What do you want to
Take a message.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
And who the hell are you?
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate. Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why are you so
The
eager?
Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well, I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Vashaden.
Bring the puppy. Very good.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
I am not here to make trouble.
Well, those boys were trouble themselves, to tell the truth.
Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house. Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named Regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you?
I'll be
Luck
going.
speed your way.
Oh,
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
show me what you got.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you have. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. Flask. Now. Alright, that should be enough to give to her.
So how is it that Tyrn Loghain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that?
I heard he said.
Where is she?
Or just in time, what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Okay, so I need to look at her notes. Maybe that's what it is. Hmm. Hmm. God damn it.
Too bad he couldn't see. Poor King.
She was in this area, I think.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Greetings, Sir Dwarf. Your folk are famous for their generosity. Might you spare some bread?
Here's 50 silvers.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Bless you, this will help us a great deal.
Smell my rectum. Unless, did I make the right thing? Yeah, no, I made the right thing. Should we get another one, I guess? Just in case. Okay, so here's my question now. Where... Elder Miriam has requested that you use your skills with herbs to craft some lesser... Okay, so where did I run into her, though? I feel like... I said read her notes. So where the fuck is her notes? Okay. There's a question that you use your skills that... Okay, so where is Elder Miriam then? Is she outside the gates? Oh yeah, she might be in here now that I remember this. Oh, refugees. I'll take it just because I can. Damn it, where is that bitch? Damn it, where is this bitch? She's somewhere in town. She over the water? What do you want, kid?
Yes?
Refugee, Allison. Oh, is she over here? Elder Marion, there she is.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
There we go. Quest completed. Damn it! Give me what's in the damn chest, you piece of shit. Alright. So let's see what we got left here. Let's see what we got here. Alright. So, journal. Alright, so we have nothing left here, so that means we can leave. And when we leave, we can go to camp and we can talk to all of our friends and butter the living shit out of them. What is this?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
I'm warning you.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
Jesus Christ. Holy shnikes.
All right.
You are all tarts. Filthy bastards. You ain't got shit on me. We do this like men. Alright, let's venture forth. I'm going to stop at camp. That's not good. That's an archdemon. Well, nutsacks. You got a problem, Timmy.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Thank you, Alistair.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Did it crash? Fuck! Okay, that was weird. We had a little bit of a crash there, but we're right back where we were. We didn't miss anything. What shenanigans are going on over here? What's this do?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader?
I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
You're a bitch.
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Surprised you kept your name. So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
I've never even heard of that place.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
Why didn't he help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
Alright. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Nice. Alright, that's a new thing.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah, let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Swear to God if all you have is shit. Oh, so he's the one you buy the rest of the Blood Dragon armor from. Dear God. Nothing I give a shit about.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchanting does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Enchantment!
Accept. Okay, now I get to talk to these guys. Sten!
Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know I can trust you.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Tell me about your people.
No.
Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Said you were in the army.
I am.
You decided to become a soldier.
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
A Kunari sent soldiers
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
You ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, dwarf. Some of them. They aren't all alike. As you wish. Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed. It's what you asked. Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose. I did. Parshera. Was there anything else? Speak, then.
I want to discuss something you mentioned. That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the question?
The Arishok asked, "What is the Blight?" By his curiosity, I am now here.
Why would the Kunari care about the Blight?
Why do you?
Could destroy the world?
Is it? If the Darkspawn are attacking Ferelden, doesn't that mean there are fewer preying on your own people? Don't strain yourself pondering that. I do not know why the Arishok sent us. He commands and I go.
Did you find the answer?
A portion of it.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Or do you have to report back?
Yes.
When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting. As you wish.
Ooh, okay. He got a little bit of disapproval. Let me, He's neutral. The dog loves us no matter what. Liliana is neutral. Alistair's in the middle. Morrigan's warming up to me.
Yes?
Like to talk.
Well, here I am.
That vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in. When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
I will agree.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
Okay, she got a +2, which is good.
What do you need? Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, it might be different that you would... that we were...
So could others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
So you were addicted to lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents.
Shut up, dog.
Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me. What do you need? Ask away.
So how did you become a Grey Warden? So you said Al Eamon
Did
raised
I say
you.
that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That's not what I remember you telling Flemeth. That would explain the smell.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know. And my table manners too. Though, come to think of it, they weren't all that different from the other Templars. Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on a cold, hard ground, isn't it?
Oh, wait.
Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow. It isn't important. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Jarl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
You're probably luckier than most orphans.
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Jarl's son, though, if you're picturing that. I slept in hay, out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Jarl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Sure he isn't your father?
Yes, I'm quite sure. At any rate, I don't look anything like him. You'll see for yourself. Not that it stopped the rumors any. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Alright, I got a little bit more approval with him. Can I talk anymore to Sten? Because I kind of want to get a little bit of that approval back.
Speak, then.
Okay, nothing
Then I
he
suggest
mentioned.
we move on. I am hardly surprised. Very well. As you wish.
Okay, so he can't do anything for me right now because I've pretty much run his stuff dry. Let's see here. Who else do I have? I have the dog, but I really don't have to do anything with the dog. Can I talk to her more?
Yes. Well, here I am.
Okay, what would someone like you be doing in... What's life like in the cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose. When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the chantry says, and the chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Okay, so I don't care. I don't need to talk to the dog. Let's go talk to Morrigan. She should be over here somewhere. Yep. Let's get flirty, baby.
Yes?
Very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
Made you stronger, didn't they?
Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely. but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Alright, I got a little bit there.
Yes?
I could discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Need to discuss us.
Discuss away. Yes? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
I feel like this is gonna go badly. Okay, I'm gonna save this real quick, because if this goes bad, I'm gonna restart.
Yes? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely.
Humor me.
Oh, it's humor you desire. I didn't realize comedy had anything to do with this.
Only if we do it wrong.
How true. Let us do it right, then.
Make out with me! This is gonna get weird. I didn't know you could fuck her this early. Yeah, +4, baby. +4. Yeah, you're getting into that approval rating, baby. Yeah. Alright, I think that covers everybody. So let's continue on our merry butt-fucking way. There's a way out of this bitch. There it is. Alright, so I'm gonna bring Morrigan, my baby. We're gonna bring... Actually, yeah, we'll bring her, we'll bring Lalandra, and I need another bruiser to go with me, so let's bring Sten. Okay, so let's see. Redcliffe Village. Bacallian outskirts, the edge of the Bacallian forest, the dangers of which will... Clemis Hut. We're there now. Denerim. Lake Clanhall Docks. Van Loren's Lands. Frostback Mountains. What is the... Alright, hang on a second, because I know there's some... The help of Ermengarden, the Arl of Redcliffe. Arl Ermin is a... Okay, so we can go to Redcliffe. Gain Ozamar. Man, it might be a little soon to go back to Orzammar. Gain the cooperation of Dalish clans. Broken Circle. Gather the mages of the Inner Circle for your army. Alright, let's see here. Wandering Dalish elves have brought together, be a force to be reckoned with while they reign in suspicion. Go to Dalish elves and seek their help to fight. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so... Where?
Indeed.
Yes.
Give me a puppy. Danger of Germanic Peaks. Soldiers Pass. Redcliffe Village. We're at Lothering. Let's go here. Screw it.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
I've been looking for you.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'll tell that to your leader, no one else.
No, I think not. Either inform me of your purpose or turn around. I am the gatekeeper here.
Okay, that didn't work. Let's just be honest here.
A Grey Warden. How do I know you're telling the truth?
You have to take my word on it?
I do not trust your word, but I shall allow the Keeper to decide for himself the truth of what you say. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Hello.
I see we have guests.
The dog doesn't like you.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Maserenus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Venus.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
God damn it. Let me stab things. Those guys look like shit.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Werewolves?
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there any way to help them?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Just seeking out help. If I help you, what will you give me? I'll find it.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use. Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily. Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest. I must return to caring for my people.
Okay.
Creator's speed on your way.
Alright. So we found another camp. And there's crap going on.
Hello?
So yourself, who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Be one. Stop wishing it. Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me.
Are all these Baz such cringing, ineffectual creatures?
I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Who's Gaina? Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
But perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you. Why not go into the forest anyway?
But the keeper said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Why not come with me?
The keeper would know right away if I left camp. Masiranis for the offer, however. That's very kind of you.
Perhaps I could talk to the bitch then.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
Tried wooing her.
Wooing? I don't understand.
Tried giving her a gift. Romance her. Show her you love her.
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
Suppose it'd be too much to ask if you betted her. Let me think of something else then.
Such as?
What if I got the pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
Want to marry Gaina or not? Make a decision.
You are right. I do want to marry Gaina before she marries someone else. So you would get a pelt for me? Why would you do that?
I'm a weirdo.
Then I am very grateful. I will pray to Andrul, the goddess of the hunt, for your success.
Well, penises. What do we got over here?
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you. Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Damn it. Who's this weirdo?
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
And it's annoying. I have a job to do. They've been a bit suspicious. I don't mind. I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You don't seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
Please, I'd like to hear about it.
No. It is too strange to discuss something like that with you.
Won't you reconsider? We would truly like to hear what has troubled you, sir.
Very well. It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her. Her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf. And that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
I would not allow any to keep me from my goal.
Going out there could cause another attack, and I wish no harm upon my clan.
This I understand. To hold the group over the individual is worthy. An unexpected trait in your kind.
If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Alright, what are we looking at? So we got plenty more village to explore. Oh, there's another one right here.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Supply me with equipment.
Yes. The Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need. Gareth Shiro, may the Creator's visit fortune upon you.
He still has something above his head.
What do you wish?
What do you make
I'm
here?
the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you. I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Very well.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first. Gareth Shiro, may the Creator's visit fortune upon you.
Okay. There's another thing over here. Jesus.
All right.
What is going on here?
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
Hala!
I have heard of the Bronto. They are beasts of burden, yes? The Hala are not like that. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So what have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then... Then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Try to calm the Hala.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
Examine the Hala.
And? What do you think?
I cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless. I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
Alright, hang on a second. So do I have anybody... What about him? Do I have anybody that's really good with survival?
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you? I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Alright, let me try this.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. I know. It was kind of you to try. I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
I need more shenanigans. Okay. Gotta remember to go back there. Alright, that's a way around. What the... The Dreadwolf. Oh, fuck you, game. The Dreadwolf. Oh, God. Now I'm just reminded of the horror that's going to be coming up in this. Not in this game, thank God, but in future games.
You're
Yeah,
such a
go that
handsome
way.
dog. I think that every time I look at you. Lady Cecily, I lived with her after my mother died. Had a dog. A small one, red to fit under the arm and in the lap. What did you name it? Oh, yes. Bonbon. Oh, Bonbon was a terror. He would hide, you know, when he saw you coming. And then he would attack your ankles. Razor sharp teeth in the ankles. Very painful. He attacked me once. Latched onto my leg. I thought it was a diseased rat and kicked. Bonbon flew across the room and over the banister. He survived. But he never came near me after that.
Alright. Let's take a look-see. Looks like we grabbed most of the quests. Alright, so this is the way to the forest. So we're gonna go in the woods. Alright. And I think we're probably looking at a good time right now. Yeah, alright, so we're going to call this episode here. We'll come back next time with more Dragon Age Origins. Bye, guys.